welcome back to another video. So you might have been able to tell that I am not the most aesthetic person. I don't really exactly know how to be aesthetic or what the entire aesthetic is. As far as I know, there's multiple aesthetics, but you guys seem to like aesthetic stuff. I've said aesthetic way too many times. So I bring you this video for DIYs to make your room more aesthetic, and you might possibly have these things. So the first thing we are going to do is start out by grabbing some markers and print out some pictures of butterflies. I'm not really going to go over how to do this, just like put pictures of butterflies on a dock and put them on a piece of paper and print them out. The amount under the picture I guess is not super aesthetic, but I have the fairy lights in the background just to make it a little bit more aesthetic. I don't exactly know what all these aesthetic things are, but I did some research and stuff. That sounds so formal. I did research on how to make my room more aesthetic. No, I got some markers and started just coloring these colors. These are actually really cute. I wasn't really expecting these to look that cute. Thought they were kind of like babyish, I guess, but they turned out looking pretty awesome. And these are how they turned out. I really like them. I put them on my wall. I think they turned out really cute. You can also hang them from your ceiling, or I could have hung them from that lamp, but I think that just made that space from the wall fill up a lot more. Moving on to our second DIY. I have a jar right here. It's very dirty. It's from a DIY from like 2 years ago, and it's really disgusting. It has some glue in it. I smelled it, and I almost threw up in my mouth. So I am going to clean this all out until it's a clear jar again. By the way, this is a DIY. Obviously, it's a DIY. This DIY is inspired off of Crafty Lemon. She made a DIY like this, and of course, 5-point glue. I made a mess because I'm a mess. Also, I have some flower petals and some leaves, and to put that in the jar. Obviously, I don't know how obvious this can really get. So I'm painting some glue on the inside of the jar, and then I stuck some flower petals and leaves in. You can't see anything right now. What a wonderful view. Let me just change that. Hey, magic, it's not out of frame anymore. I mean, it kind of is. Half of it is, but we're just gonna forget about that. I continued gluing the flower petals and the leaves into the jar, and after that I also had to do a couple layers of glue on top of that just to seal them all in and try to keep their vibrancy. I feel like it lost some of its color a little bit, but I think it's gonna keep like this now. So here is the final product. I think it's really cute, especially if you had fairy lights in them. I added some fairy lights, and it really just completes that nightstand, I guess. And for the third DIY, we have customizing CDs. I have a lot of CDs that I don't use. Actually, they're my dad's. But I found a clear one, and so I'm going to start by doing some cow prints, some strawberry cow prints, I guess. I have made a lot of CDs so far off camera. I'll show all of them. Actually, I think I didn't show one of them. I'll show that one in a different video. But I showed almost all of them at the end of the video. And by the way, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Here is how a lot of the CDs turned out. But here's a really quick fourth DIY. I'm not really going to show the process of it, but basically you just print out a bunch of aesthetic pictures or whatever you think is aesthetic and put it on your wall. I have a big ratio CDs to pictures, so I have to print out some more. Over filming this video, I feel like I'm starting to like being aesthetic or aesthetic stuff. I don't really know. Like I said, there's multiple aesthetics, but I hope that this satisfied your aesthetic taste or whatever, and I will start adding more aesthetic things into my videos like I have been before, so that, I don't know, you guys can enjoy my videos a little bit more. I hope you enjoyed, and bye! See you guys next time!